it comes to Guardians of the Galaxy, fans are incredibly excited for the future. With Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 set to release, we have a Christmas special on the way, and the Guardians will be making an appearance in the upcoming Thor movie. However, is that all that we'll have left for these characters? A lot of the actors signed on for just a 3 main movie picture deal, and with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 finally wrapping, we've seen James Gunn, who's the director of the movie, talking about this send-off. So what will that mean for the future of the MCU? Let's go ahead and take a deeper dive at some of the statements from various members who've worked on the movie, whether they're acting or directing, to see what we can expect or speculate about for the future. Now, a lot of the conversations about the future of Guardians of the Galaxy actually stems from Twitter, where James Gunn posted some pictures of a lot of the cast members talking about how this was kind of the end of an era and that they finally had wrapped filming Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which marks the end of the trilogy. You can see in his tweet that it seemed like a very sentimental moment, and he was happy to be able to have that picture with a lot of the cast. But it did stir up a lot of discussions online once again, as we know for a fact that the Guardians of the Galaxy were always originally intended to appear in 3 main standalone films, and we've seen a lot of actors confirm that that's the deal that they're signed on for. Now, it's unknown to what extent and which characters could make appearances in the future beyond Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. However, there are reports and suggestions that this could be it for some of the characters, and if Disney's wanting to cut ties with any of the actors, this would be the opportunity to do so. And honestly, with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 especially, it's been a little bit of a journey, as this movie had a little bit of a production issue when they originally had fired James Gunn from the role before rehiring him back on as director. So it's very obvious that there's various tweets on James Gunn's Twitter account kind of highlighting the sentimentality of overall the filming process for this movie. Karen Gillan, who plays Nebula in Guardians of the Galaxy, also posted on Instagram talking about how she doesn't know whether or not the character will ever be in another film beyond Guardians Volume 3, and kind of talks about the possibility of it being the final chapter, thanking James Gunn for making the character and thanking the fans for supporting the series. And we've also seen other actors like Dave Bautista talk about how he thinks that this is probably his last time he will be portraying Drax, unless there's some project he doesn't know about, but contractually speaking, this is all he signed on for. So it's definitely incredibly heartwarming to see a lot of these posts online appreciating the opportunity that they had to go on this journey, and the fact that this movie saga has kind of stretched out a decade if you look at from when pre-production started to when the movie will actually be releasing. And it is very cool to see that there's a lot of love for this franchise, and that the people who play the characters and got involved and directed the films really are passionate about the movies. But it does kind of leave it on a sad note if we might not ever see these characters again. And that is a very real possibility. Disney could be wanting to move on. However, I think it is very possible that some of the actors will probably be offered extra deals from Disney to come back, maybe not as a group of the Guardians, but maybe in a one-off film, or maybe grouped up with other characters in a new and unique way. However, we could also fully expect some characters to be completely written off in a satisfying or heartbreaking way. We may see a character die, or we may see a character written off in a more wholesome way, much like how we saw Steve Rogers depart the Marvel Cinematic Universe in Avengers Endgame. So what do you guys think about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3? Are you excited about the film? Do you think there will be a future with these characters in one way or another? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe with notifications on for more videos like this. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video.